Hey folks, what's going on? This is Gilbert for SoCal Heritage Motors. Listen guys, I wanted to show you guys this beautiful, beautiful 1963 Volkswagen Beetle that's been here all its life in Southern California. It's a quintessential through and through Southern California, true vehicle. Anyways, let me show you guys around and want to do the walkthrough with you guys. So come along. All right, folks, so here she is, this beautiful, beautiful 1963 Volkswagen Beetle. Still sporting its original 1963 black 6-digit California plates, sporting its 63 there, showing that they were issued in 63 and have always stood with the car. This car is remarkable condition based on its age. It's never been restored. It has been repainted once based on the previous owner. But let me tell you folks, I've owned a lot of classics and I usually could tell right away when they've been repainted or not. And this one took me a while. And the reason being was because if you look at the entirety of the car, and one clear indicator for those who know, the quick dead giveaway is the rubbers, right? I mean, these little rubbers here, people usually, previous painters, even some of the best ones, unless they're taking them all off, um, are oversprayed. It's seldom times, unless it's really professionally done at a high-end body shop or paint shop, they take off all the trimming. And I went through this entire vehicle initially and I couldn't find the overspray. In addition to that, the previous owner mentioned that that dash, based on all the previous owners, had never been repainted. And so if you look at that dash color and you look at the color of the rest of the exterior, it matches not only in color exactly, but it also matches in the patina and the wear of it. So that kind of tripped me out, and in the sense of like just questioning the fact that it had been repainted, but it has been repainted. Um, you can tell based on little stuff like here, the orange peel on the door jambs. Um, I don't think the factory would have orange peel anywhere in the vehicle. Needless to say, the only parts that I could find orange peel are there. And so that's also a clear indicator that's been repainted. But aside from that, folks, this car is in a remarkable condition, um, unrestored, um, and unmolested, you could say, really. Now, as it relates to the interior of the vehicle, everything is in beautiful, beautiful condition. Um, I don't believe this vehicle has had um, new interior or reupholstered, only because one, I asked the previous owner and he said he remembered it just like when he drove it um, from 71 to 75. But two, if you look at the trimming around um, the rubber there, it's yellow. And that tells me in itself that um, it's aged just the right way. And if that's the case, it's remarkable. Um, again, I have the previous owner who drove from 71 to 75 who mentioned that this was exactly the same pattern and color as he drove it back in 71, 75. So I have no reason to think maybe it was repulsored. Um, but unless I have documentation, which I don't, I can't fully claim it hasn't been. But um, yeah, it looks to be original. All the straight lines all over the vehicle. Um, some imperfections, as you can tell here. There's little, paint chips here and there, surface rust. Let me open up the bonnet. It still has its original VW logo and trimming. Oh, let me open up that bonnet for you folks to see. Again, all the glass all over the car still has its VW logo. That sticker, guys, says it all. And it's the right, for those who have ever spent their life here in Southern California, you know those are the old AAA Southern California membership stickers. So I thought that was really neat that it still sports that. Closes just good, opens just right. The chrome is original, still has excellent shine, as you can tell. It's early November, and the Southern California sun just shines on this just beautifully. Still has its original spare tire. Somebody could correct me, but I want to believe that's the original tire, maybe still on the vehicle. Which, if you're going to go for touring or on a long road trip, I probably recommend you change that just in case, or you could just get AAA. Still has its original jack. If you look underneath this, it's still remarkable shape, guys. I mean, there's no rust. The hinges aren't rusted out. All over this vehicle is just clean, clean, clean as a whistle. The hinges here, there's no rust. If you go even deep inside of it, there's no rust anywhere in the walls, the firewall, anywhere. The lines are perfect. There is, I would say this was probably the major imperfection out of all the vehicles, this portion right here. It seems to be something had fallen on it. I'm assuming, again, don't know. Probably something fell on it, kind of gave the spider web, and quite frankly, didn't do a great job in repairing it. But it's not. It doesn't scream out. And if you look inside the fender well, I'm going to try to show you guys inside the fender well. There is no Bondo work or anything. So my guess is, again, something fell on it, and they just try to mend it up as best as possible. The wheels are really good. This side of the vehicle as well is super. All the glass on this still has its original glass here and there and there. I believe the front is not original. I don't see the VW emblem on the glass, so that might have been replaced at one point or another. The carpeting, guys, again, the previous owner mentioned that he remembered it just the same color and the same pattern as previous when he had it from 71, 75. So if that's the case, it's remarkable condition still. Again, the dash we know has not been repainted, and it still looks amazing. The seats, the vinyl, no rips or tears anywhere in the vinyl. Still has its original seat belt buckles, its original shift knob, its brake, and even as detailed as that, folks. I mean, it's just remarkable. There is a teak rack that goes here, and that will be included in the sale as well. And going back to this dash, I mean, you still have those plastics there that still show that yellowing patina that you can tell has never been removed or messed with or tampered with at any one way or another. Again, the shine on this paint is remarkable. It's always been, you can tell, under really, really good condition. Going back to the engine, again, it's been rebuilt about 800 miles ago based on the previous owner. There is no receipts, but there is a photo showing the rebuild and the motor out. The previous owner, it was under the previous owners um, who did the rebuild, and he mentioned that it was around 800 miles or so ago. Um, and this thing purrs amazingly well. Um, but yeah, here's a little detail, the numbers. There you go. Now, this car has zero rust, but the only thing that has a little bit of surface rust that's quite obvious is here. Now, I'm pushing down on it. It doesn't, there's nothing, it's not going through. My finger's not going through or anything. So it's strictly, surface rust. And I'm assuming it's because when this is down, all the water probably drips down here. And then the water obviously accumulates and goes in there. The plates, again, 63. If you guys looked at the video of the previous owner, I mean, it's pretty cool how he went to college at Whittier College, and just, the license plate cover, the story behind that, that's cool. And bonus points if anybody guesses why he put a Nixon sticker in the back of the car. And the relation, well, I won't say it, but I guess I'll give you guys a hint, to Whittier College. Anyways, folks, this is a remarkable piece of Southern California history. Not to mention Beetle history. It's really rare to find cars like this in this condition. But yeah, folks, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me personally. I highly encourage, emphasize on the encourage, in-person inspections to bid confidently. And I will try to answer any questions that you folks might have to the best of my ability. That being said, good luck to everybody on all the bidders. Happy bidding. Until later.